Hello Twin Flames and welcome to the DM to DF reading for Wednesday. My name's Liz and this is Guided by Angels. And I want to bring in two gorgeous decks today. The Divine Masculine Messages by Lady Oracle 1111 and the Hidden Truth Oracle by All Things Intuitive. So let's connect and see what we need to know. And if you would like a personal reading with me, I am available right now. You can email me at guidedbyangelsxo@gmail.com. So thank you, angels. What do the masculines want to say? What do the masculines want to say? They're turning things around, that's for sure. You know, they're turning things around in their mind. They want to sort things out with you. They want to work it out. And yesterday we had that very powerful message where the masculine is saying, regardless of how things seem, we have a future together. Regardless of how things seem, I do love you. Regardless of how things seem, I want what's best for you. And there was a real apology coming through about anyone who's felt bad in a working environment. You know, if your masculine has treated you badly at work or if you've been working together, he's apologising for that. And I feel he wants to make it right. Yeah, look at this. I'm terribly sorry for treating you disrespectfully. I hope you can forgive me. So the masculines are apologising and they are owning up to that, saying, I know I treated you wrongly. I know I treated you without respect, disrespectfully. And I now want to respect you fully by releasing the past. I hope you can forgive me. So there's definitely an apology coming in here. And it's like he's disregarded your feelings before because he was isolating himself in some way, pushing down his feelings for you because of his situation or his own fear or his own confusion. And he said, I'm sorry that I disrespected you and it makes me feel ill inside, diseased inside, that I did not respect you. And I fully intend to make up for this. I hope you can forgive me. I'm terribly, terribly sorry. You changed my perception of what is important in my life. Now, again, this really resonates with yesterday's message because what he came through and said to you was, you are the real thing that matters to me. You're the real thing, the only thing that really matters to me. In other words, what he's saying is, I've realised through you and our love what matters. Emotions, feelings, spending time with each other, loving each other, that's more important than a job or a home or a car or money in the bank or society or a celebrity lifestyle or any of these things. So the masculine is really saying, you're the one who's helped me to see things in a higher way. You've changed my perception of what's important in my life. And that's because you've changed their life. And then there was you. They were just kind of living their life, living it their way, maybe a bit of programming and conditioning in there from society. And then they met you and you changed them. And then there was you. They can't go back to how it used to be. You've helped them to see things in a whole new way. You've opened up their spiritual awareness. You've triggered their spiritual awakening. They see things now in a different way. It's like Neo being awakened from the Matrix. He can't go back. He can't really get plugged back into that life. He has to really take on the chin where he is. And that's what your masculine is saying, okay? I've got to face up to my problems now. I've got to face up to the things in my life that aren't working for me, aren't serving for me. I need to release these things. And he's saying to you, hearing your voice for the very first time triggered an unexpected stirring in my heart. So he's really getting through to you in yesterday's message and today's message that you've changed his life. You triggered something in me. You stirred something within my heart very deeply. You sounded familiar to me, like I've known you for centuries, and this deep soul knowledge was activated by your voice. So when the masculines look into your eyes, they see into your soul. When the masculines hear your voice, it's something deep within them. It's beautiful. And that's so true, and that never changes. You know, if for any reason me and George aren't together, you know, whereas sometimes he goes and spends time with his family, or when he rings me up and I hear his voice, it just sounds so beautiful to me. You know, his voice is very beautiful to me. And it's beautiful to me when we're together, but when he's not around me and I hear his voice, it just activates something in me. And I really resonate with that. So that's why your voice to them and their voice to you is very healing. Your twin flame's voice will be very healing. It will make you feel healed in some way. It will cause some kind of reaction in your body that heals you. You sounded familiar to me, the feeling of coming home, that knowingness. Twin flames, that's what we talk about. We talk about the feeling of coming home. It's a familiar feeling. It's something we know. They give me a block. And it doesn't matter how long you haven't communicated for or how long you've been in separation, that feeling never goes away. I've known you for centuries, Divine Feminine. This deep soul knowledge has been activated in me by your voice, by your eyes, by the very presence of you, because you've triggered a stirring in my heart. And I'm sorry I couldn't let you get close to me. I'm sorry for pushing you away. I'm sorry, terribly sorry, for treating you with disrespect. I hope you can forgive me. I just couldn't let you get close to me because I was trying to work out what this love is. You activated something in me. You changed my perception of what's important. And I couldn't let you get close to me while I figured that out. But I've been thinking lately and wondering lately if you're happy without me, if you've moved on, if you're with someone new. So the masculines are also showing you right now they are very curious about your life and what's going on in it. Who's in it? What are you doing? They're giving me fear. A lot of fear. So what I'm actually connecting with there is, because they made me pause, the masculines in the silence are processing you. And they're thinking about you because they intend to make it right. They want to apologise. They want to clear the air. They want to clear things up. They want to wholly make up for the past. Fully make up for it. Fully apologise. Tell you they're sorry. So he's contemplating everything, thinking, I wonder if she or he is happy right now. I wonder if there's someone else in your life. I wonder what you're doing. They're curious about you, and you're going to sense that on an energetic level. So they may be watching you on social media. They may be questioning themselves. They may be trying to find a way back in. They may be asking people in your life about you if you've got mutual friends, because they're wondering what you're doing, wondering if you're happy, wondering if you want them to stay away. So all you have to do if you want them to return is tell them in the 5D, send them that sign and say, hey, I'm here. Of course I want to hear from you. I'm happy without you, but I want you in my life. And this is what you're being reminded. It's not about being miserable. It's not about waiting around. It's about loving life, because when you're happy, regardless of the situation, happiness is always an inside choice. Remember, it's always an inside job. When you choose to be happy, they start getting curious about you because they feel your energy shift. They feel a change in you, and they start changing things in their life to be with you because they know they need to step up, because they don't want you moving on with someone else. They don't want you happy without them. So I'm going to bring in the dark truth to just bring in a final clarifier for this as they're blocking my throat and give me a little bit of silence. What do they want to say? They're asking me to bring in the silence deck as well. So I've got one card from the dark truths, and then I want to bring in the silence because, when they are silent, they are processing and thinking. So he's definitely thinking about what you're doing, who you're with. He's curious about you right now, Divine Feminine, wondering if you've moved on or there's somebody new in your life. So he's also saying to you, I'm finding myself. They give me that block. And I shared a message very similar to this on TikTok the other day. I'm finding myself. Please be patient with me as I find myself. When I'm quiet, I'm always thinking of you, what you're doing, who you're doing it with, what's happening in your life right now. I'm interested in your life right now because you light me up inside. You show me the truth, and my heart is always with you. And I am paying attention because your voice haunts me. Hearing your voice for the very first time triggered an unexpected stirring in my heart. You sounded familiar to me, like I've known you for centuries, and this deep soul knowledge was activated by your voice. Your voice haunts me, Divine Feminine. I hear you in my head talking to me. Is it real, I wonder? My heart is always with you. So the masculines are paying attention to you today. They're interested in you today because they are haunted by you today. And he knows that hearing your voice for that first time triggered something in him. Hearing you, feeling you, connecting with you. Your voice is haunting me. I'm hearing you in my head. Is this real? I wonder. I wonder what you're doing. I wonder what you're up to, what your life is like. I wonder if you're with someone. I wonder how you feel and if you're happy without me. And this is what they are intending to do, to make up for the fact that they couldn't let you close to them. And they want to turn things around. So trust the love. They are paying attention. They are terribly sorry about the things they've done. And they want you to forgive them. I hope this helps. Have a great day and I'll see you soon.